Alright, we're back. Another episode of Pokemon X Nuzlocke. If you don't remember, in the last episode, not much happened, because I got lost in the house, which I deftly edited out of the video so you didn't see it. We caught 2 new Pokemon, could have caught a Snorlax, but I didn't, because I made bad choices. And that was about it. It just took a long time to do all of that stuff. We also visited the daycare, but I wasn't interested in those services just yet. There's, aha! A double battle! A double battle to start it off. You there, you're the perfect model for our next painting. Show us a magnificent display in battle to get this painting started. That'd be really cool if they actually painted you and then you could see it later. Artist family, Mona and Paolo. So I think she's named after Mona Lisa. Because that's a painting. All the painters have, like, art-named themes. I don't know what Paolo is. I'm not super... Let's do Lucky Chant. Let's set that up real quick. And then, I think... Let's just go for the Aerial Ace because it's Stab. Metal Claw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't do a lot of damage, but that could have been bad. And we're gonna get confused, of course. Come on, Pate. Yes! Oh my gosh. I feel like Pate hasn't given into confusion one time. I love Pate. Pate is so good. So what can I do? Pate is confused and Isolde is vulnerable to Metal Claw. Not too much, but I want to be safe. Let's go into Archie. And Pate can stay on the field because I'm not worried about him at all. Let's Aerial Ace the other Smeargle now. I know I'm playing with fire by just putting all my faith in Pate, but I do have a lot of faith in him. If y'all remember when I had the opportunity to catch him, he almost killed Linus. And there he goes, he breaks out of it again. And he one-hit KO. I think it was a critical hit. Lucky Chant shields me, doesn't shield anybody else. Isolde goes to level 17. I have no idea what level she evolves, because I've literally never used a Flabébé at all. And we are down to just the one Smeargle. You know what would be really, really nice in Pokemon is if when you're confused, you only hurt yourself in confusion if you were using an offensive move. I could just use Leer, because I know Archie's faster. I actually didn't expect Archie to be the fastest Pokemon on the field right now, but I guess he is. So I didn't even have to worry about hurting myself in confusion. Archie goes to level 19. We are well on our way to a Blastoise. The rest of the team, Sweeney goes to level 19. And the artist family has gone down. Yahoo! This is going to be our best work yet. I'll never forget our battle together. They're very graceful in defeat. I respect that. And another thing. I forgot exactly how long this progression goes on. It's called the Battle Chateau. Famous trainers gather to improve their skills, even though, no, not really. It's not like that at all. It's not gonna help me. It's not gonna... No experience gain, just battle points. Pretty sure that's how it goes. A blank canvas before me, and yet no inspiration from which to paint. Well, let me see if I can help you with that, my friend. Artist Pierre. Like Pierre Mondrian? I think that's Mondrian's first name. Maybe not. I think it does start with a P. I'm gonna look it up now, actually. Rock Throw. I like how all these Smeargles have wildly different moves. And I'm not gonna stand because Rock Throw did a lot more damage to me. Although, quite a few of my Pokemon are vulnerable to that. Let's just go on into Archie. I think it's like Piet. It's not Pierre. It's something similar, but not. Mondrian. Yes, it's Piet. Or... I don't know how to pronounce that. Piet Mondrian. Oh, he's from the Netherlands. So his name is Peter, basically. And I guess you would just call him Pete. He did, you've probably seen this painting before. He did, I don't know what it's called. I think it's that one that's just like red, yellow, black lines, white boxes, You know the one. I was taught in my fine arts class in college that it was supposed to be like a cross. It's called tableau. It's one of his tableaus. Or composition. He did several of those, actually. And they're all just a little bit different. Lots and lots of... Basically, something you can make in MS Paint, but the reason why it's so... The reason why it's considered art, basically, I guess he was the first person to ever do that. Also, MS Paint didn't exist when he did it, so... That gives him a little bit of advantage. Also, was not anticipating battling Calum just now. Tierno and Trevor, you'll battle against Lil Fonz and me. Okay, so it's not against Calum, it's with Calum. Let's see what he's got going on. While I continue looking up Mondrian. Trevor really needs a haircut. There, I said it. He needs a haircut. I don't know which of Mondrian's compositions were the most famous. One of them... Maybe it's not one of them. Maybe I've just seen a different version of that painting every single time I've seen it in my whole life. Is Corphish dark type yet? We'll find out now. Fletchling uses quick attack on the Pikachu. Trying to get rid of that electric threat early on. Fairy Wind on the Corphish. No. It is not yet dark type because it's not weak against fairy. They are targeting down the Fletchling. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and use Lucky Chant just to be sure. Wow, Pikachu, you had a chance to take down the Fletchling. I'm pretty sure that quick attack would have taken it down, but you chose to hit me instead. And now the Fletchling is paralyzed, so that's great. We are shielded from critical hits. That'll be super... Ooh, my lord. Let's get Isolde out of there. Who needs to come out, though? Let's do Revan. Revan, I'm hesitant to bring him out, but I've got several Pokemon who are weak, totally weak against the typing on the other side of the field, so I don't want to put anybody else in danger. Actually, Revan took that pretty well. Fletchling's gonna go down to the Vice Grip. That Fletchling just took a beating. But it's okay, Caleb's got a Frogadier. Also not great against the Pikachu, but the Pikachu is kind of weak. Let's see how much the return does. I want to do on the Corphish. Uses Bubble on the Pikachu. Actually, Bubble hits both. Pikachu goes down. Kinda didn't anticipate that. I guess Electric doesn't resist water. That's one of those things I was saying in the last episode, how you kinda assume that, for example, Electric is good against water. You would think it in the opposite direction, that it resists water, but it doesn't by the looks of it. Nope. Does not. Electric only resists electric, steel, and flying. But it also... Never mind. Other way around. Ground is immune to electric. I was gonna say electric is immune to it, but it's not. I wasn't gonna say it's immune to ground, because I knew that was false. But I knew there was an immunity, and I knew there was ground type and electric type, but I wasn't gonna say it. So Return is doing a lot more damage now, if only Revan's attack stat wasn't so hindered by its nature, then Return might do even more. I actually don't know for sure how badly the hindrance works. I should probably look that up too. Maybe in between episodes, or maybe I'll find a time to do it now. Pete goes to level 20. See how much the Headbutt does. Quite a bit. But also Headbutt, I think, is base 70, which is pretty high. Trevor's like, no more! Wow, that was a nice move. So you can't learn everything just from the Pokedex, I see. Nope. The Pokedex, I think, was written by 10-year-old children who have a great imagination and are prone to hyperbole. Let's give this potion to Isolde. Gonna leave her out in front still. Actually, I'm gonna give a potion to Archie too. When I see health approaching like 20-25% in the opposite direction, Wow, I don't know what at all I'm trying to say now. When I see health getting into that general vicinity, I was like, okay, let's potion up. So what's going on over here? There's a couple of different paths. Can I cut this down right now? I thought I... Do I not have the ability to use cut? Or have I not taught it to anybody? I don't think I've taught it to anybody. Okay. Cut, power 50, accuracy 95. Not great. What does Pate have that I might be able to get rid of? Nothing. I think I want to keep Lear. But what does... No, yes. Why is that so hard to do? Revan... I think Revan was my original thought for cut. Because you always think of Zigzagoon as like an HM slave anyway. I could get rid of... Baby Doll Eyes is nice because it has priority, even though I never really focus on... Oh, shoot. Tail Whip is super useful on... Okay, I think Tail Whip is more useful on Revan than it is on Pate, so I am going to teach Pate Cut. I think Cut and Farfetch go together pretty well. Honestly, Pate doesn't need to lower anybody's defenses. It's just a monster all on its own. And I don't think Cut is actually super necessary for the progression of the game, but I do want to check out what's up here. It has to be good if it's blocked off by a tree. It's an item. What is it? Hello. Hello, item. Silver powder. What the heck does that do? It sounds really familiar, but I can't think of what it is. It's not... Oh, shoot. I'm so used to playing Monster Hunter where if you press X, you'll sort your items. It was kind of... Nope. I am all over the place in the menu right now. This is how you sort them. I usually sort by name. Silver powder. Item to be held by a Pokemon. It is a shiny silver powder that will boost the power of bug-type moves. Well, I know exactly who's gonna take that. Alright. I still don't have any poison-type moves, so no one to give that to. I could give Archie the Blastoise tonight, but there's no point because it can't use it yet. I really do need to find more items like that, though, where I can boost somebody right up. Actually, now that I have the ability to cut, let's... Oh my lord. Let's head back over here real quick. Oh, hello. Oh! Star Piece? Thank you for that! That is money in the bank. Not in the bank, in my pocket. There's trees all over the place I can cut. These two different pathways? Oh, there was a trainer! That was unexpected. Wonder what level he's gonna be, because you can't fight him until you have cut. Carvana. Alright. So I've got a couple of options against this Carvana. Also, it's very weak, so I'm not super worried. Wow! It's a one-hit KO. Love it. Revan grows to level 20. Is Revan going to evolve? I think he might. Pancham. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna use another fairy type attack. Even though it's no, Pancham's not dark type yet. It's just fighting, but still weak against fairy. Wowee. Take care of business, Isolde. She's the businesswoman. Whenever I'm feeling down after losing a battle, I just think, at least I still got my shorts. And there's my screensaver again. I forgot to check why that's happening. I'm sorry about the sound doing that thing. Anyway, that's another shorts boy. Another boy loves the shorts. Yay! Revan! Yay! Yay! Oh. Is it going to make much of a difference? I don't know. I don't think so. But at least it's a little bit better. I feel like this might be the first time that I can think of at least, that I've ever kept a Zigzagoon in a Nuzlocke long enough to evolve it. Either they die, or I replace it with something else. However, as I am not trying to replace anybody in this challenge right here. Still has gluttony. Still has not eaten his oranberry. Attack stat. Ugh. I was hoping that would be a little bit better, but it's really not. But at least it's a Lunu now. At least it's a little bit better. So let's see what's up here. An item. Sharp beak. That sounds useful. What does that do? Nope. Boost power of flying type moves. Here you go, Pate. Enjoy your sharp beak. I love how I literally just said, I need to find more items like that. And then I do. All because I decided to come back here and start cutting down all those trees that I remembered from earlier. I don't think there's any trees over there. I think there's one over here. Whee! Check me out. I am a regular, not Tony Hawk, even though I think Tony Hawk's probably plenty good at rollerblading, because he's just a real good extreme sports guy. I just can't think of any professional rollerbladers. I'm sure there are some. I was never really into rollerblading. Like I was... I won't say that I was into skateboarding, but I did really enjoy playing the Tony Hawk games. Because I guess I wanted to be good at skateboarding, but it wasn't in the cards. Oh boy. I'm not gonna fight the Skiddo, and I'm going to... just teleport. I'm just gonna close my eyes and teleport. That's what I'm gonna do. Wow, I teleported. It actually worked. Thank goodness I didn't have to travel all the way from where I was back to here. Here we are in the Zubat Roost. So, okay. I think most of the Pokemon in here are gonna be Zubat. Which is not terrible, but there's better things I can get. I think I know of one Pokemon I can find in here that I would much rather have, but I don't know if I can actually find them here. Oh well, have you raised your Pokemon? Let's have a battle and I'll let you know. I think I can tell myself, thanks. Pokemon Breeder Mercy. I feel like if I were in the game myself, I would probably be a breeder, because I think I've spent an awfully long time in this game literally just breeding Pokemon. Wow, that did not do... Is Ducklet not water type? Because that wasn't super effective. That's really weird. Huh. I guess Ducklet's not water type. Or maybe... Oh, you know what? It's water flying. That's what it is. That's why. Because flying resists grass. I found that out. That's why that's not super effective. Think a little, me. Zold goes to level 19. We've got to be close to getting a Floette. Oddish. I do want to switch Pokemon because it's gonna resist everything I can throw at it. Who do I want to put out there, though? Not Rebin. Let's do Sweeney. Just cause Sweeney is just the one level lower than everybody else by the looks of it, other than Zold, but she wasn't gonna stay in anyway. How much does Struggle Bug do? A lot, even though it's not super effective because poison resists bug. I remember that too now. But for what it's worth, Struggle Bug is a pretty good move right now. To be doing that much damage against something that... Oh, well, it's neutral, because grass is weak, but... Oh boy, she's got a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, let's switch out. Let's go back into... Or let's go into Archie. Let's just play for typing now. I love Litlio's cry. Wow. Wow, one hit. Oh, critical hit. Archie's been getting a lot of critical hits, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Sweeney finally goes to level 20. Pokemon Remerses on Pikachu. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Let's go back out into Isolde. Be nice if she was hitting. Everybody check your phone. Was it you? No, it was me. I'm gonna mute my phone now. I wish Isolde was part grass, because then she would resist the Pikachu's attacks. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. That saying doesn't really apply here, but it's the thought that counts. I'm full of cliches this morning. So Isolde does a number on that Pikachu. Speaking of Pikachu, I finally caught one in Pokemon Go. I don't remember where, but I finally caught one. It didn't escape my clutches. For once. Uh-oh. Yes! Another evolution! Yes! Isolde is evolving. I've never had a Floette before. I don't think I've ever used a Floette in my life. And now I will. Now I'll have the chance to. This is what Nuzlocke is all about. It's about using Pokemon that you haven't used and finding new creatures that you like. Discovering the hidden talents in them. It's all about that. Oh, can't go that way. What do you have to say? If you want to get to Ambret Town, you'd be best off heading back to Route 7 to take the other entrance. I knew it! I knew there was something going on there. Here's our first encounter. It is a Zubat. Rats. That's okay. Zubat's not so bad. Although, does have strong moves against me. Let's go... Sweeney should be fine. Then I'll Stun Spore it. I won't do too much damage against it. And I'll catch it. So now, of course, gotta start thinking about names. I don't want to hit it with that Psybeam, because that will probably kill it. Don't astonish me. You're not astonishing. You're a Zubat. Maybe that's all Zubat really wants, is to be astonishing. Actually, this is not going to do that much damage. Not very effective, but it did lower special attack. Not that it matters, because Zubat's not going to hit me with any special type moves. Pretty sure. I don't want to use Psybeam. I have got no choice but to use Struggle Bug. It did a fair enough amount, honestly. You know, I was hoping to maybe get off one more Struggle Bug, even though I think a critical hit would kill it. I'm gonna go ahead. I did buy a whole bunch of Great Balls, so I'm just gonna use a Great Ball. Names for Zubat. Well, there are some very obvious names. I feel like a lot of people either go with, like, Dracula, you know, just like vampire-y kind of names. Vlad. I think I probably had a Zubat named Vlad before. What, you know, why change it up? Why do anything original or different? Let's stick with Vlad. Even though it has no eyes, it can sense obstacles using ultrasonic waves it emits from its mouth. Echolocation. I'm gonna stick with Vlad. Don't want to put too much thought into it. Oh, it's a girl. Never mind. And I didn't name it at all. You know what? I'm okay with that. Don't know if that Zubat's actually going to see any action or not. I really want to get through this cave, though, before we end the episode. Is this going to be a Zubat, too? No! I could have caught a Metatite. That's something I've never used before, and probably would have been totally okay with having on the team. But, you know, it just wasn't in the cards. Do I have a Repel? I feel like I do. Yeah, I have one. And it's only good for 100 steps. So, I'm gonna go down here. Go over here. I'll just enter the cave. Hopefully it's just a straight shot. And then I'm going to use the Repel. And hopefully not encounter any more Zubat. Or anything worse, because there are some things that are pretty dangerous. Oh, that's a healer. Okay. I kind of thought I was going to battle her, but that's fine. I'm better to heal than to not be healed. Anyway, that was a much straighter shot than I kind of remembered. And here we are on Route 8. This is a brand new route, so we can get a new encounter, but that's going to happen next time. And we might take on the gym, too, while we're at it. So let's just see what happens next time on the Nuzlocke. Thanks for watching. Bye!